So just for a little perspective, the mindset or the belief systems or the assessments that I was operating on were something like, I was born, and I'll live a life and then I'll die. And when that was my prevalent mindset, my prevalent belief system, the rules or what I thought was happening, that I'm going to grow old, age, and die, and so what? I'm just going to die anyway. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make what I do? And at a certain point, based on certain experiences, I begin to suspect and more strongly believe or assume to be a truer assessment of what's happening is that you don't really die when you die. When my father died, he appeared to me in a vision a few days later, and he said to me, "Well, I now believe in life after death." That meant something to me. It was my sarcastic father saying to me, "Whoa, I didn't actually die. I now believe in life after death. There is an ongoingness to things." And then it was like, well, if there's an ongoingness to things, then, what I do now matters. And suddenly I became more interested in life. You're not just going to die anyway. you will end your sojourn here and flow on to new pastures, new experiences. And so there's an updated assessment about how life works that I am now ascribing to. That you don't really die when you die, that there is an ongoingness to conscious experience. And that what you do matters. And it matters not so much for the future, though your future will be of a more harmonious nature, the more you are congruent with the way life works, and you surf the movement of life. Because there is a movement of life, you can be in the middle of the movement of life and think you're not. Sure, you can think that. It doesn't make it true though, but it does put a spin on your experience. Instead of being in harmony with the flow, it'll feel like you're bumping up against the flow. Whereas increasingly there will be less bumping up against, and the edges will become seamless. And the ripple of life will be felt within you and beyond. And so the new assessment is about the event we find ourselves in. And just in easy words that, are making sense to me. The world is real. You may have an inaccurate assessment about what it is, but what you're making an assessment about is real, like something is happening. And what's happening is life manifest. And it's like I was saying the other day, consciousness is formless. There's no edge or boundary around it. But it's really here. It is what's here. It's the space or context in which everything has its seemingly so-called individuated existence. But everything is actually just, but every specific thing is just actually the one being the many. And consciousness, in order to be conscious, must be conscious of something. But the only thing for consciousness to be conscious of, since it is the infinite space or context, the only thing for consciousness to be conscious of is its own infinite self-expression. And so that is what's happening. I am a specific and unique self-expression of this formless, boundless, limitless, substanceless substance, which is the energy of life. I think I'm going to grow old, age, and die, however, and we talk about people leaving the body or dropping the body. And that's the way it seems when you are coming at it with a certain mindset. Increasingly, the mindset is that you are not a body being conscious, you are that which is being conscious in specific and unique beingness. And so what you're seeing is real. And yet we are misperceiving. We are seeing less than what's actually there. And so radiate light more. Let your light shine more. And the way to do that, the way to be it more, is to be seeing it more in whatever you're looking at. Every specific thing is real, and what's happening is formless, boundless awareness is observing its own infinite manifestation. The one is seeing itself in every specific thing. And consciousness recognizes itself in everything it sees. Because everything it sees is some individuated focalization of boundless conscious being. And so as you look for the light glowing from every specific form that you're seeing, as you look for the light that just might be there, as you look for it, then your light becomes more illuminated. And so practice looking at what you can see. Like do it right now. Look at what you can see. With the knowingness, the suspicion, and then the knowingness that if there's something there, it could only be there because the all is being itself as that specific thing. Life is in specific manifestation, self-expression. And so look at what you can see. And as you look, it's as though your light gets brighter, which allows you to see better. And what you begin to see is that the colors become enhanced, and there will be a glow emanating from the form. And the form will become like a hologram. And so you could put your hand right through it. And so forms, manifest creation, is not what I thought it was. It's not a temporary world on the way to somewhere better. It'll feel like that, but we're in the better place already. We are in the middle of the ultimate already. But we've been misperceiving it. We haven't been seeing the fullness of what's there. And so what you're seeing is real. You're not in a temporary body that you will, at the end of this lifetime, drop. It's that your body is the effulgence of the spiritual presence that you are. The light that you are. The colored light that you are. Which, as you see it more and more clearly, does become more illuminated, just practice now. Look at what you can see. And as you're looking, relax and breathe and feel what it feels like to be you. Feel the life energy, which is being itself as you, as you give your light, your attention to are connecting visually like this. Okay, peace. See you next time.